Alright, so we're back on Alfheim again. We got Legend and Nakamura. Kronos versus Hades. These hero citizens, what are they going to do? They just get some forward building out. A mix production going on here for the Greek player. And classical. Legend in classical as well. So the automaton heading out to try and deny some side building or a market line. I think he may be able to do so here. The Cyclops is going to be a bit of a headache here for Legend. Meanwhile, yeah, the automaton, a headache for Nakamura. So we've got a whole bunch of palaces finishing up here, and a few barracks. No counter barracks yet for the Addy player. So we've got Academy, Stables and Rangers here, and a fort on the way as well for Nakamura. Walling in this rear town centre, so he definitely doesn't want that to get harassed. The citizens are going to be focused. One of them will get sniped. The automaton chasing the villager back to base. So I wonder if Nakamura is going to make any more chimeras, or if that's just the one he got from aging up, and that's it. This palace is a bit out of the way from the others. It's not really being covered by the others at all, so it's going to get picked off. And meanwhile, a little raid here from Nakamura at this expansion town centre there from Legend, so he is possibly going to lose everything here. The settlement's going to get focused first, and that gives Legend more time to get the palace up, but he is going to have to try and put his other citizens on it. And Legend is really pushing up the guts here, whereas Nakamura has really denied this settlement. And Nakamura is also having to deal with the settlement denied. Both players on a settlement. Both players trying to take two at the moment. They've just been forced back a little bit, but the heck are getting a really nice slam there. Perhaps overextending, and ooh, Perseus does catch it. Perseus freezing the Hecker with his special power. Really, really strong. Pestilence now. Well, actually, I missed the Pestilence. It's only wearing off for on Legend structures now. And Nakamura is only just being forced out of Legend's rear town centre spot now. And the side building commences for Nakamura. Now that the automaton has been dealt with, cheeky automatons down the side really costed Nakamura a bit last game between this pair. Perseus in the middle there, so Nakamura's got to be careful to not waste him, because if you can use him to try and freeze a high value unit and then keep him at the back, it's really, really good use of Perseus. In saying that, I mean, I guess he does have a good base damage, because he is an age 4 hero. Nakamura taking off one of Legend's palaces there, has the Gastrophedes in the backline too, really offering a lot of value. The Quintarius going to be able to do a lot of damage to the Gastrophedes, provided they can get to them, but with Hypaspis in the front line here, it's going to make it hard for Legend to do so. Nakamura having punished Legend and trying to go for it again here. Keep him from building any towers to support that settlement. And meanwhile, Nakamura's got to deal with a raid from fire siphons. Sorry guys, I got cold. So the settlement here for Legend not able to be secured. Nakamura's just putting so much pressure on with these gas graffiti's. He's taken out the surrounding fortresses, but Legend try add some more guard towers. Just keep streaming units in. He's managed to get some Contarius through a gap here. He might be able to pick off a couple of gas. Ooh, that's a really good stun. 3 of the Contarius stun there. Picked off for a single Gastra. Along with the 4th that died, so that's great for Legend's fight there. Legend is going to harass some of these side buildings here for Nakamura. Well, Naka's really got this great wall down the full length of the map, so his base is in great shape at the moment. It'll be hard to bust in and destroy anything of his. That range will take a little while to die. And while those units are over there, this means that there's less units over here for Legend to defend with. Nakamura catching one of the elite units, one of the myth units, the Satyrs. A couple of good stuns here from the Nemean Rexes as well. We've got a Vortex here, and that's a big number of fire siphons, 8 fire siphons here. One of the fortresses being deconstructed right now. So, Nakamura has already cursed. I missed the curse from Nakamura on Legend's army, and Legend's really going to be punished for bringing everything in like this, but at the same time he might be able to get enough value, but the Earthquake, this is going to be really tough because right now Legend's forced back to one town centre with barely any infrastructure to give it cover, any units to give it cover. Nakamura is at 150 pop. He can't build anything for a little bit longer till he loses some stuff, but at the same time he's still got a big pop lead over Legend here at the moment. He's going to take down another town centre. In saying that, Legend is returning the favour. So Nakamura has fallen down to 1 town centre from 3. Legend's fallen down to none from 2. Things are looking really dicey for both players, but I do think Nakamura has a slight edge here. These are a lot of houses that he's going to have to replace. He does have quite a bit in the bank though, whereas Legend is pretty much broke at the moment. I think Legend might be done for. Nakamura just has so much in the bank. 50 pop lead. That's a big number of fire siphons, so if they are left to their own devices, they might just be able to do the job. There is a few units here to protect them from gas graffitis as well. And Legend still has some gatherers out. He hasn't lost all of his villagers, all of his citizens. Losing most of his structures though. So we've got a bit of a base trade going on, but I think Nakamura might have just too much for Legend at the moment. Legend eagerly trying to get out some manors now. He already has some production still, but Nakamura has pretty much taken the map. Trying to get on another settlement over here. He just has buildings everywhere in comparison to Legend at the moment. But he desperately needs to try and find out where Legend's hiding his stuff. Legend's being a Vilharder. But it might just work because Legend's going to be able to snipe another town centre here and an awful lot of production before the units can get in time. Legend is going to find it hard having to rebuild off only 600 wood and 400 gold. Nakamura is attempting to take every single settlement over Legend's side of the map, so this is really good because Legend's going to run up here trying to deny that settlement, deny this settlement, and maybe even come back down to this one. But in the meantime, Nakamura is going to take Legend's 3. Ooh, but the Vortex. So, Legend came up here, he figured out what was going on, and he's going to deny Nakamura the opportunity. All the villagers fleeing in time. They're going to head back over onto these two. So really quick reactions from both players, just trying to do everything they can to deny one another a field advantage. It's even a single citizen. Oh, what happened there?